जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुना तीरावनचारि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गोपीजन वल्लभ राधा गोपीजन राधा गोपीजन वल्लभ राधा जय निताय पतित पावन जय निताय पतित पावन जय निताय पतित पावन जय 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 एवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य कष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवयात् भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 3, Text number 4. Pasya prayantir yoshita.
अस्य प्रायन्तेरभवान्ययोषितो
Pasya prayantir
अस्य प्रायन्ते अभवान्ययोषितो
api alankruta kantasaka virutsaha.
अपि अलङ्कृतकान्तशकवरुत्सः
अपि अलङ्कान्त कान्तवरुष्यः
अपि अलङ्कृतकान्तसखवरुत्सः
याशं व्रजाद्भिर्सिति कान्तमण्डितम्
याशं व्रजाद्भिः स्थितिकान्तमण्डितम्
नाभो विमानैः कलहंस पाण्डुभिः
नाभो विमानैकलहंस पाण्डुभिः
पश्या प्रयान्तेरभवान्ययोषितो
पश्या प्रयान्ते अभवान्ययोषितो
अपि यरङ्कृतकान्तसखा वरु वरुतसः
अपि अलङ्कृतकान्तसखवरुतसा
व्यासं व्रजाद्भिषिति शितिकण्ठमण्डितम्
याशं व्रजाद्भिः स्थितिकण्ठ
शिति शिति
स्थिति
शितिकण्ठमण्डितम् नाभो विमाने कलहंस पाण्डुभिः
नाभो विमाने कलहंस पाण्डुभिः पश्या प्रयान्ति अभवान्ययोषितो
पश्य प्रयान्तेरभवान्नयोषितो
अपि अलङ्कृत कान्तसखावरुतसा
अपि अलङ्कृतः कान्तसखः वरुतसः
यासां व्रजाद्भिः स्थितिकान्तमान्दिकम्
यासां व्रजाद्भिः शितिकण्ठमण्डितम्
नाभो विमानैकलहंस पाण्डुभिः
नाभो विमानैकलहंस पाण्डुभिः पश्य यस्सी प्रयांतिः गोइंग अभवा वो नेवर born अन्य योषिता other women अपि certainly अलंकृता ornamented कंतशिखा sorry कांतसखा with her husband and friends विरुतशः in large numbers yasham of them Prajadbihi flying Shitikanta a brute throated one Manditam decorated Nabihi the sky Vimanai with aeroplanes Kalahamsa swans Pandubihi white. Translation and purport by Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. O never born, O brute throated one, not only my relatives but also other women dressed in nice clothes. Just a minute, let me see. Not only my relatives, but also other women dressed in the nice clothes and decorated with ornaments are going there with their husbands and friends. Just see how their flocks of white aeroplanes have made the entire sky very beautiful. Purport. Here Lord Shiva is addressed as Abhava, which means no one who is never born. Although generally he is known as Bhava, one who is born, Rudra, Lord Shiva, is actually born from between the eyes of Brahma and who is called Swayambhu because he is not born in any human being, born of any human being or metal creation, but is born directly from the lotus flower which grows from the abdomen of Vishnu. When Lord Shiva is addressed here as Abhava, this may be taken to mean one who has never felt the material miseries. Sati wanted to impress upon her husband that even those who were not related to her father were also going, to say nothing of herself, who was intimately related with him. Lord Shiva addressed her as brute-throated. Lord Shiva drank an ocean of poison and kept it in his throat, not swallowing it or allowing it to go down to his stomach. And thus his throat became blue. Since then he is known as Nilakanta or blue-throated. The reason that Lord Shiva drank an ocean of poison was for others' benefit. When the ocean was churned by the demigods and demons, the churning at first produced poison. So because that the poisonous ocean might have affected others who were not so advanced, Lord Shiva drank all the ocean water. In other words, he drank such a great amount of poison for others' benefit. And now, since his wife was personally requesting him to go to her father's house, even if he did not wish to go, even if he did not wish to give that permission, he should do so out of his kindness, great kindness. Om Ajnanaatmirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swavadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathamitam Tvam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सागना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कम करोति वाचालं भंगं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपादमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुवन्दनतारिणं परमानन्दं चैतन्येश्वरम् हरे कृष्णा. Thank you for joining. Can you hear me properly online?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear.
Thank you. So here in this verse, it is discussed about how Mother Sati is requesting Lord Shiva to grant her permission to go for his father's sacrificial celebration. So basically, just the way these days we have the parties, right? Like a marriage ceremony and then like a reception and all those things. And then what else we have? Celebrations, some festivals. In those days in Satya Yuga, it was about the sacrifices. Okay. And everybody, like this is a right way of celebration. Okay. when somebody is performing sacrifice to Lord Vishnu, everybody should celebrate it. So here, Daksha is now celebrating or conducting a sacrifice only to insult Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva knows that, and Mother Sati also knows that. So, but she wanted to go to that sacrifice because everybody is going. So basically, the nature of Lord Shiva is discussed in this verse. Okay, here Mother Sati addressed Lord Shiva as Shitikanta, means blue-throated one. So Lord Shiva actually drank the poison of the churning of milk ocean when the demigods and demons were in their attempts to produce nectar. And Lord Shiva took it as only as a sign of compassion for the benefit of others. Because the poison that produced is actually spreading all over the universe, and it might destroy the entire universe. So for the preservation of the universe, Lord Shiva took the poison and he didn't drink it into his. He didn't drink. He kept it in his throat. So that way, everybody is saved. So here we can see the compassion of Lord Shiva here. The compassion of Lord Shiva here. So but Prabhupada refers to that compassion, like Mother Sati is also trying to invoke that compassion. You have actually swallowed this poison for the benefit of others. Now, can you not withhold the poisonous effect of these insults of Daksha and let me go to my father's sacrifice? So basically, Mother Sati is a great devotee and great Vaishnavi, and Pativrata. She is a great, she's a chaste lady, and she is the topmost chaste lady. Pativrata Shiromani. And how can such a lady go against the will of her husband? So one of the acharyas say that, it is not her wish to go to sacrificial arena. Actually, when Daksha Prajapati insulted Lord Shiva, why Lord Shiva has to take that insults from this Prajapati? Prajapati is an insignificant living entity when compared to Lord Shiva. Is only because of her being there, because she is the relation between Prajapati and Daksha, Lord Shiva. So Prajapati is considering Lord Shiva as her subordinate. In one sense, like actually Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma in every sacrificial arena or any celebration, actually to say frankly, Lord Shiva's position is greater than that of Lord Brahma. And Daksha was considering him, Lord Shiva, as his subordinate only because of marrying his daughter Sati Devi. So it is said that when we offend a Vaishnava or Vaishnavi, even if the devotee forgives, but the dust of the lotus feet of the Vaishnava won't forgive. What does it mean is, like especially in the devotion circles, in the spiritual circles, that was in Satya Yuga. So mostly that Maya was not, the Kali is not yet there. So they were still very sattvic. But still, when somebody offends a Vaishnava, the Yogamaya, who actually takes care of all the devotional affairs, she will not forgive. So in the spiritual world, Yogamaya brings everybody together, like Krishna and devotees together and facilitate them. She also actually orchestrates the pastimes of Krishna so much so that Krishna loves them. Krishna, because if you see the pastimes of Krishna, sometimes Krishna also wonderstruck. Because just the way, like somebody, some owner of the house is there, but the servants of the house make such a nice arrangement for the pleasure of the owner. In the same way, in the mood of devotion, in the mood of service, Yogamaya prepares, makes all the arrangements for the pleasure of Lord and his devotees. And she knows the heart of the Lord. She knows heart of the Krishna and Vishnu very well, and how everything should be taken care. So that is, in the spiritual world, she is Yogamaya. In the devotion circle, she is Yogamaya. But as soon as one thinks, one tries to enjoy independent of Krishna, she becomes Mahamaya. So here, Sati Devi is Mahamaya herself. So she is wife of Lord Shiva, and she wanted to bring Daksha to his senses. So that's why this entire pastime is orchestrated. So Lord Shiva actually didn't even mind Daksha's insults. He just came back. He didn't even spoke one word at the sacrifice where he was insulted by Daksha. But after coming back, Daksha again, he wanted to do something to insult more of Lord Shiva. So, but then the potential of the Lord, she wanted to teach Daksha a lesson. So she was begging Lord Shiva to allow him to go. And Daksha was so compassionate, he was saying that your father doesn't like me. All that episodes will come in future. So, and if we see the characters of Srimad Bhagavatam, especially the exalted characters like Mother Sati and Lord Shiva and other things, they actually enact these pastimes to give us the lessons. How not to offend the devotees, how not to be proud, how not to develop pride, which will actually bring our consciousness so much so that if we see here, Lord Shiva had performed such a great compassionate act of swallowing the poison, and Daksha is considering him so familiar, so he developed so much familiarity with Lord Shiva that he is considering that I gave my daughter to him, so he is my son-in-law, and he should be very much subordinate to me. He totally forgot the position of Lord Shiva. So that's why it is said that in the Vedic culture, it is said that one should not accept any donation, any charity from the proud persons. See, when somebody gives charity, when some occasions happens in home, like Gro Pravesha or marriage or any other occasion celebration happens, it is that due Grosthas, they actually invite the Brahmanas and gives the charity to them. So by doing so, they actually make the Brahmanas, give pleasure to the Brahmanas, the qualified Brahmanas, and by doing so, their wealth get purified. Whatever the wealth that they have accumulated, definitely there might be some sinful reactions involved in accumulating wealth, or even the cultivation of crops and cultivation of or accumulation of wealth involves some kind of sinful reactions. By doing the charity, by engaging in the spiritual or Krishna conscious activities for the Krishna service, by donating to Brahmanas, the wealth of the grosses gets purified. So here, one of the charities is Kanyadan. Kanyadan, that is giving their daughter in charity to a qualified person, is also a great, is kind of one of the great charities. So Lord Shiva accepted that charity. Lord Shiva accepted Mother Sati from Daksha Prajapati, and here, after giving that, he is thinking like Lord Shiva is subordinate to me. So, but if we see that even like in the Ramayana also, when Janaka, King Janaka, who gave Mother Sita to Lord Ram, when he comes, Lord Ram respects him as good as his father. So, but with respect to Lord Shiva also had same respect towards Daksha Prajapati, but out of his ecstasy, out of his meditative mentality, always meditating on Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva actually didn't get up only. That led to all these incidents. So, and even if you see the appearance of Lord Shiva, like it is Prabhupada mentioned that Lord Shiva is born from the eyebrow, born from the eyes of Lord Brahma. So, but it is just the way Lord Varahadev appeared from the nose of Brahmaji. And but it doesn't mean that Varahadev is Brahma is father of Varahadev. And Lord Narsingadev appeared from the pillar. It doesn't mean that pillar is the mother of Narsingadev. So in the same way, even though Lord Shiva appeared from Brahmaji, but Lord Shiva is Shambhu Tattva, whereas Brahmaji is Jiva Tattva only. So that's why Lord Shiva is also considered as unborn, Abhava. Okay, and Prabhupada is mentioning here, sometimes he is considered as Bhava because he is appeared from the eyebrows of Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma. So one thing we can consider is we have to focus on the message that we receive, not the means. For example, as a Bhagavatam speaker, I don't have any qualification. I'm not a good narrator, but just a person like me may sometimes deliver the message of Krishna, may deliver discuss the pastimes of Krishna in the to someone, some exalted devotees. But that devotees, they don't see the qualification of the person who brought the message, but they see the value of the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is directly the message from Guru Parampara and directly from Krishna. So in the same way, when the Lord appears, Lord, we should not see the means how it came. If a person gives a message of Krishna or narrates pastimes of Krishna, we actually release the pastime of Krishna, irrespective of the qualification of that person. So that should be our mentality to take to see Krishna in everything that we come across. So in the same way here, Krishna is also appearing through different means, like Lord Shiva appeared from the eyes of Brahmaji. So Lord may use any means to come to his devotees. And it is only by the compassion. What does Lord says? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam. It is the compassion of the Lord, that Lord comes in the form of sound, in the form of Narsingadev, Varahadev, Vamandev, all those incarnations, only to protect his devotees. And vinashaya dushkritam means and to annihilate the miscreants. So basically, Lord's only purpose is to give pleasure to his devotees, and give pleasure to his devotees by performing the leelas. By if you see, Lord doesn't Lord Krishna appears. When he appears, he doesn't need any medium also to appear. If you see how he appeared from Brahmaji's nose, he appeared as Varahadev. From a pillar, he appeared as Narsingadev. If you see the appearance of Mohini Murti, Mohini Murti didn't have any father and mother. He just appeared, and like that. Many, but if we see the pastimes of Vaman Dev, Lord Krishna, Balramji, and then if we see Sri Ramachandra, Lord Sri Ram, all those incarnations, Lord appeared to his devotees. Why? Because he appeared to his devotees only to reciprocate for their devotion. So by appearing to his devotees, devotees will correlate with Lord so much so that they becomes attached to the Lord. So even whatever Krishna says, na, Janma karma chame divyam, yom yeveti taktada, tektva deham punarjanma, naiti mameti sarjuna. So if anybody who knows the transcendental nature of appearance and the activities of the Lord, upon living this world, they will never take birth again. So the appearance and the pastimes are so significant that they are transcendental by nature. There is a great deal of higher purpose, not only like a just like it's not like to give the motherly and fatherly pleasure to his devotees. It is for the protection of his devotees, for or re-establishing dharma principles. Lord appears. So when we have that, when we go deeper into the pastimes of Lord, even as Lord, whatever incarnation he may take, and even the activities of the Lord's devotees, Tadiya, they are also transcendental, like, just like Prabhupada Lilamrita, and if you see all the Acharyas, Gurus, and their lives are also, there is Lord's hand involved in everything, every one of it. So by having the proper understanding, by taking the message with the right consciousness, we actually get greatly benefited. So this is what I can think of. If anybody have any questions or comments, you can discuss now. Hare Krishna. Okay, if nobody have any questions, we'll end it here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.